Okay, let's see who is next today. There are so many people holding today. Let's go to the 951 area code. Who's this from 951?
Uh, Sorry. This is Blair.
Hey, Blair, what's going on?
It's going well. David, I have a question for you that I wrote a long time ago about it's a climate change question, so I'll just read it off and I'll take my question off the air.
Okay.
So I said, David, given that you believe that the socialist principle is inherently authoritarian, which I wholeheartedly agree with. After all, the socialist principle states that each according to his ability, to each according to his needs, which I believe is an inherently authoritarian principle to be the motivating factor within the society because of the LeBron James argument. And if you want to explain that to your viewers, go ahead. Now, with that being said, how can you reconcile being a social democrat when a free market capitalist society cannot stop the threat of climate change that is surely coming for all of us? Perhaps the means of production will have to be controlled by a global government one day very soon. So do you think you are being unrealistic about the threats that face us all? The IPCC estimate, what is this, is conservative at best because they exclude Arctic and Antarctic data from their models. And even the Trump administration says that this planet will warm by 7 degrees Fahrenheit by the end of the century. If that happens, David, people like you and I are going to be caught up in the middle because we're going to be old, in the middle of this shit in our 50s and 60s, trying to survive, hoping for some science fiction technology to save us. This is a lot to unpack, so I'll take my answer off there.
Okay, yeah, if you can just hold on for 1 second. The problem with the question as asked is that there's no way to really just answer it because it's sort of throwing together a whole bunch of different things, which are sometimes only tangentially related. You're talking about, in a way, is socialism the only way to actually deal with climate change? You're mixing in there the different, you're sort of conflating so-called free market capitalism with well-regulated Nordic style capitalism. So I think that there's no way for me to just kind of like answer the question, but I think it's been laid out pretty extensively how well regulated Nordic style capitalism, what many of us know as social democracy, actually can deal with the issue of climate change. I also don't believe it's been proven that socialism would necessarily deal with it either. So I think we've got to kind of reset the framing maybe a little bit. Okay, I guess he did hang up and really wanted me to answer the question off air. Okay, I think the question is flawed at its sort of core level.